Good evening, everyone. It's so nice of you to be here. I'm going to tell you a short story, a simple story, a timeless story, a story for the ages, a story very much in keeping with all the iconic stories of strong and truly individual girls in literature. The story is about six sisters who were very close, very nice, very simple, very unique, and very fun. The sisters were inseparable. The six sisters didn't agree on everything, but they did agree on what to wear from Monday to Friday. The look for each day was initiated by one of the sisters, and then it just stuck without fail. On Mondays, the sisters liked to start the week in tailoring. This was Anne's idea. She thought it was important to start the week in a smart, formal way, sort of set the tone for the week. And all the sisters followed. Anne, the eldest sister, always wore gray. She was serious, but never too serious. The true eldest sisters, always very protective of her sisters, and she took this role in the family very seriously. Beatrice always wore a Prince of Wales pattern. She was very studious. She always helped her sisters with their homework. She was always asking questions, but never annoyingly or inappropriately. Now, Catherine always wore white with splashes of color. She had a twin, Daphne. She was the quiet one. She was the cute, socially awkward one, the sister most protected by Anne. But everyone was always intrigued and fascinated by Catherine. Daphne always wore a lot of color. She was the twin of Catherine, and she was the most fun and the most gregarious of the sisters, but never too much fun to the point of becoming boring or bothersome. She was always charming. Elizabeth always wore colorful tweed fabrics. She was the youngest, but was older and more mature for her years. She was the socially conscious sister. She always kept her sisters aware of the world and the difference between right and wrong, and she always kept all her sisters mindful of their responsibility in setting a good example. And lastly, Frances always wore black and white with some hint of color. She was a little more formal than her sisters, but never in a pretentious way. She just wanted the best for her sisters and for others. Always. When Tuesday came, the sisters changed from tailoring to a simple dress and cardigan jacket. This was Beatrice's idea. She loved school, she loved learning, and she especially loved her teacher. This is what she wore. She loved this look and what it represented. And all the sisters followed. Wednesday came around. Elizabeth thought they should all look more imposing, yet ladylike. Her idea was to mix a man's inspired sack skirt with the femininity of a timeless sweater set. The perfect combination to make it through the middle of the week. And all the sisters followed. The twins, Catherine and Daphne, though very different, thought very similarly on what to wear on Thursday. Daphne, of course, wanted to be fun and girly, and secretly so did Catherine. So, the only option was a dress that was fun and flirty, and all the sisters followed. All the sisters loved Fridays. Frances, being somewhat formal and reserved, wanted to ensure that they were all appropriately dressed for what Fridays had in store. Each sister had their own plans on Fridays, but they always ended the night together at home, their most favorite place, with their most favorite people, So the simplicity of a tailored shirt and a simple skirt was perfect and suitable for all extracurricular activities, and all the sisters followed. The weekend came around. The sisters loved being naked, and all the sisters followed. The sisters were always sporty. The sisters just loved to have fun. And just like their daily outfits, each one of the sisters initiated the summer activities they loved to partake in. The sisters adored their summers. Every activity they shared together and appreciated together. It created a truly sisterly bond, never to be broken by anyone. The sculptures in their garden were created by each one of the sisters so they could enjoy their summer all year long. The sisters lived such simple, yet full, rich, and very happy lives. They each brought their own unique and truly individual personality to each other. Such confidence and conviction and fun. And this is the reason all the sisters would happily follow. The end. This is a simple story, a timeless story, a true story for all the ages, and I think we should all follow. Don't you?